So you want to say to everybody who's in your life, I'm a happy person, deal with it. I'm a successful person, deal with it. What I want always comes to be. I don't stand in my own way anymore, and you never could, so everything's good with me. And then you start making your love decisions on the things that really matter, like, are you easy to love? Do I love you? Do you make my heart sing? Do you match the criteria that I've launched into vibrational escrow about that? Are you kind? Are you clear-minded? Do you have a zest for life? Do you smile easily? Do you laugh easily? Do you want to love? Does loving come easily to you? And we got to tell you, every person on the planet is that person if they're not bucking the current and going upstream. So when you stop bucking the current and begin going downstream, then through the clarity of your example, you can teach anyone to go with the flow. So we think that maybe what you're grappling with here more than anything is, does this person feel like someone who's likely to start going with the flow anytime soon? Or does this person feel like someone who's going to be really resistant to that? And we say, time will tell. You don't have to make this decision today. Just play with it. You go with the flow. And you know what we've noticed? The more you go with the flow, the faster your stream flows. The more you flow with it, the more those who are going with you have to stay up with you going with your flow. So there's really not anything for you to worry about. You don't have to worry about breaking up, because if you're going with the flow and the other one isn't, there's distance going between you. In other words, isn't that nice to know? I don't have to issue a warning. You're not going with the flow. I'm 27 miles downstream. I don't know how much longer we can maintain this relationship. I can hardly see you anymore. Law of attraction takes care of it, you see. But most of you don't play it that way. Most of you go with the flow, and then you look back and you say, wait a minute, you're not going with the flow. And then you know what? You're not either. So now, because you're not going with the flow, I'm not going with the flow. And I'm pretty irritated about that, I've got to tell you. You're keeping me from going with the flow. You're holding me back from everything that I have become. And we say, no, he isn't. Just go with the flow. And when you get going with the flow, we promise you, you'll bump into others who are going with the flow. And you won't have this issue